Hello, everybody. How's it going? We are live. So, all right. Word is starting. Word is starting to spread. It's a beautiful thing. We're starting to get interesting feedback, good reaction. Starting to get a big following. More people are joining up. You know, we, the people, are making a difference. This is amazing. You know, an entire country coming together as one. Unreal that this many people are coming forward and joining up together. You know, we as a country have been such a divided group for so long. We split into so many different factions. You know, there's the like I said last time, you got your pro-life group, you got your pro-choice group, you got your people who are for vaccination, you got your people who are against vaccination, you got your gun activists, you got your gun control activists. You know, it's just Democrats, Republicans, everything. It's a means of splitting us up to make us easier to control, and we're not putting up with it anymore. You know, we're not being that controllable, that easily manipulated anymore. We are coming together as one voice. I love the tagline, "We the people." One of the favorite things I saw by somebody in one of the comments, "We the people." That absolutely should be the tagline. We all blast everywhere. Thank you guys for joining. Anybody who's on, Daniela Dodson, I see you there. You know, this is cool, man. You know, I've never felt more connected to fellow citizens in my lifetime than right now. You know, this is amazing, and thank you all for stepping up, being a part of this. Taking your country seriously, and you know, that's what this is all about. So we the people are going to be the ones who do this. We the people have to be the ones who take back control of our government. We've let it be a group of mysterious people in Washington, at the capital cities, running things for too long. We have not been involved. So, you know, that's what this really is about. We're going to get involved now, and we're going to have a voice in this thing. So let's see. All right. So I just wanted to give this a little minute or two here. Make sure we got a couple people on. Julie, hi, here from Arizona, trying to figure out how to help stop the nonsense going on. Yeah, I'm going to get into that in a little bit here. You know, it's all about spreading the word, getting it out there. You know, definitely there are places or people that we're looking to help organize. We're looking for more people to help organize. Amber, hello. You know, we want to get as many people involved as possible. That's what it's really about, is just more people involved. So, you know, I want to keep this kind of short today. Yesterday went a little bit long, just, you know, answering questions and everything. So I want to keep it a little bit shorter today. Jessica, hi, ready to rally in Oregon? Yes, absolutely. I know we have a decent crowd in Oregon too. So yeah, we'll get you connected up there. You know, go to the event. Anybody who hasn't, go to the event on the page, find your state, join up, and you know, let them know you'll be there. That's the way that event coordinators can find you. Also, let them know that you want to help and spread the word in your area. You know, Veronica, yes, Texas, absolutely. Yeah, Texas is an interesting state. We'll see how that one plays out this week. I want to just show everybody this. This is the headline today. You know, at least in the Chicago Tribune. You can see there, it says, you know, Fauci rolling reentry. of economy possible in May. So, what the heck does that mean? First off, what is the economy? The economy is just me and you. People who go to their jobs, people who own small businesses. It's us. We're the economy. So they're going to allow us to make a living little by little sometime in May. Screw that. That's not how this works. You didn't have the right to begin with to stop us from doing that. And rolling reentry, this is ridiculous. We don't need the slow baby steps on this thing. We need this turned off now, put back to the way it should be, and we can move on. We're all responsible adults. We can figure this thing out. They should have been educating and recommending, never should have been mandating. This is not a damn nanny state. 2 weeks, Daniela, 2 weeks, that's the timeline. Get the word out for your state. Absolutely. As much as you can. Find local groups. Like I said yesterday, if you missed that video, you want to focus on groups that are already strongly aligned with this message. Look for health advocate groups, health freedom groups. Look for NRA, gun rights groups, Second Amendment advocates. Look for libertarians. Look for Tea Party members. Those are your easiest four that are pretty quick to jump on board. Also, look to local churches. The funny thing is, in a lot of these states, the religious rights are being screwed over as well. So churches, church goers, you may not get everyone, just like you may not get everyone in any group. But they should be on board with this. Jera, yeah, more people are going to be getting involved in Kentucky. We just need to get the word out a little heavier. American Revolution Network is in the house. Yeah, Rudolph, yes. There is a movement in Arizona. Actually, a friend of my son's is down there helping to organize that. So he's out there. My son's in the Marines in San Diego right now, but one of his good buddies is in Arizona helping with this. North Carolina, shout out, yep, from Doug, and they're just giving trillions to themselves. Absolutely. If anybody saw the live broadcast from, I think it was Ohio today, that was amazing. The whole thing was about, we're not getting paid, but they are. This is ridiculous. It needs to stop. So how we're going to do that is getting the frickin' word out. The word is spreading quickly. I looked at some of the statistics today. Right now, just one post on that meme that I first created about the march has reached, it said 27,000 people. So 27,000 people have seen that meme. We have 17,000 right about that have joined this page. This page is less than 3 days old. So, that's freaking huge. Thanks to you guys, we had, I want to say it's over 4,000, maybe close to 4,500 views of the video yesterday. Just you're sharing it. Do the same thing with this one. Get the word out. Keep spreading the meme. A lot of time, it's marketing. It's repetition. A movement like this is really no different. It's repetition. People will see it once, think it's a joke. They see it a second time. They start to look at it a little more seriously. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Carla. Sarah, Natalie, it's a movement. It's a grassroots movement. We are not an organization, pushing this thing. It's not just me pushing this thing. I'm helping to organize and, just keep the message clean. And that's about it. Like I said yesterday, my goal is just that we take this thing, as a country of people, as a nation of people united, and we send a message to those who would screw us over, who would take away our rights and our freedoms. I blasted out today, I want to say it was probably close to 200, maybe 300,000 potential viewers in groups that I'm part of. They're all conservative groups, Ayn Rand group, conservative constitutionalist groups, libertarian groups, Tea Party groups, NRA groups, and got a huge huge turnout with that. A lot of arguments, don't get me wrong. There are people sitting and waiting in those groups just for arguments like this, to try to cast doubt, cause problems. And, you can't let that affect you. Actually, the way I look at it is the more they're commenting, the more they're helping us. They don't realize it, but they're helping us. They're making those posts more popular, and that's the stupidity of it. The agenda is the American Constitution. It's that simple. That's as far as we really want to go with it. I know all of you know more than that. You do. But the people we're trying to reach out to, especially to get on board, they don't know more than that. And we need to keep it to that simple. Brandon, I'm going to make a point. This is not the first virus, nor will it be the last. We cannot allow this precedent. Exactly. And that was one of the things I was talking about in the post that I put out today across these groups was about the smallpox during the Revolutionary War. It was ridiculous. They were losing 10 people to disease for every one that they lost in battle. So this isn't something new. We shouldn't have this, and to have this now sets a precedent that they can do it easier and easier every time. We start this now saying, okay, with this disease, maybe it kills 150,000. Maybe it's twice the size of the flu. Okay, let's just take that for granted. Let's assume that hypothetical. Well, what happens when there's one that's 125,000? Well, we should do the same thing. It's close enough. Well, then what about 100,000? Well, that's close enough too. Well, what about 75? Well, that's close enough. I mean, we're like in half of what it originally was, but it's fine. We're protecting people. We're saving people. That's been the mantra of every evil dictator and monarch throughout history. It has been that we are going to save people from themselves. They're too stupid or too incapable to do it themselves, so we're going to help them do it for them. That is how Nazi Germany came about. That is how every single evil ruler throughout history has done it. And that was not the point of this country. The point of this country was to say, you, me, we the people are responsible for ourselves. And one of my favorite things is this idea that, well, we just have to take care of people. Well, taking care of people is similar to the 30-year-old living down in your basement. You don't handle it by doing his laundry for him, by cooking dinner. You handle it by kicking his ass out of your house and making him go get a job and support himself. Surprisingly, when they have to, they do. It's amazing. It's like an overnight thing. All of a sudden, look, I can take care of myself. So that's what we need as a country. We need our government to understand that we are adults. We can take care of ourselves, which is part of the reason why we're going to be wearing masks, doing the 6 feet distancing, to send the message that we are responsible. We control this country as well. Those are the two messages we really want to send. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Make no mistake, there are people in power that want control of every aspect of our existence. Absolutely. And they will use any means necessary to get it. That's the thing with this, right? So I was talking about this a little bit ago. This headline right here, this is a control mechanism. This is propaganda. This is something to appease people and make them think that it's not that bad. And that's the one thing I wanted to talk about specifically today. This is going to be a trick that potentially will be used. They will lighten up the grip a little bit from us. And the idea there is to make it a little more comfortable, that's what they're going to do. They've got a tighter grip right now, and they've been tightening it. And then what they do is they release just a little bit so they can squeeze down even harder. We can't stand back. If there's a state that releases this thing, releases their people, I still want that state to gather. We're gonna gather in that state, at that capital, to support the other states and send a message that we are a united front. Even though, say, Texas this week, say they come out and say, all right, all unconstitutional mandates done. We're out of it. I still want Texas to gather and send a message that it's not okay for their brother states, for the rest of the other 49 states that this is happening on. Brandon, the headline was Fauci rolling reentry of economy possible in May. Possible in May. Not it's going to happen. It's possible. And not a complete reboot of the economy or turn on of the economy. Just a rolling one, meaning, they're going to turn it on little by little. By the way, the other side of this, you got to love that. The Pritzker, top Dems, back mail-in voting. So, you're going to be doing mail-in voting for president this year. That's fun. Talk about guys who couldn't even handle an app, for Iowa. Was it in Iowa? It was Iowa. They mess things up with emails. Oh, just lose 33,000 emails. But yeah, we can handle mail-in voting. Yeah, fire Fauci, absolutely. The mayor of Tampa is talking about a curfew. Ridiculous. Jesus. Curfews now. Drones going over, watching people. What was it? Was it Kentucky or Kansas was getting license plates? Anybody went to church on Sunday. This is a Nazi state. You guys are crazy. No, we the people are standing up and saying we've had enough. Not able to drive to the Capitol other than praying for y'all. Spread the word, man. That's the number one. Get it out to as many people as you can, Joshua. So that way, we get people to see what is going on. And Kentucky, thank you. So we get as many people to see what's going on. That way we can make as big of a united front as possible. That's really the key to this. We need to be a united front. The main message, we've been doing great. Thank you everybody for sharing this message. I've seen a ton of shares on Facebook recently. Ton of them. Y'all are doing great. You're getting the word out like crazy. We've been increasing awareness like crazy. Like I said, the one post had 27,000 people that had seen it. So I want to make sure that we keep driving it home. We don't let off the gas pedal. We want to push harder. There's no cliff at the end of this, so let's just do it. We're not doing Thelma and Louise. We're driving this thing straight home. So let's do it. Just step on the gas pedal and push it through even harder. Share more. If you need some direction, easy thing to do is, like I said, any NRA groups, gun activists, anything like that. We want to get anybody who's in the, most of you probably know it as anti-vaxxers, but they're the health freedom groups. You want to get it out to libertarians, get it out to constitutionalists, Tea Partiers, all of those guys, and especially church groups. Get your churches on board. Go call up your pastor, call up your father, call up your rabbi, whatever it is. Call them up, let them know this is going on. We want their support. We will be coming out with a printable flyer version for posting or mailing if you guys are interested. If you have a list of people, like a church would, so we can get that out. Interesting thing, just so y'all know, we recently acquired the domain names today for AmericanRevolution2.org, as well as a couple others that go along with that. I got approached by somebody who is a website designer, and then another guy who's a graphic designer. They are volunteering their time. Thank you both. You are for helping out with this thing. So we're going to get the website up pretty quickly. And then, we're going to do it. Julie, about the media. One of the things I want to do is about a week before this thing, I want to send a letter to every single governor that this is what we're doing. For LA, Eric, your group, we're going to send out to the mayor there. And we want to notify them that we're coming and we are going to do this. And then I want to send a copy to all of the news stations. If you are good with somebody in the news, if you know somebody that has a radio station, a podcast, whatever, let them know about this so they can start talking about it. We want to start getting awareness out there now. Because as far as I'm concerned, we're the reason he's even saying this. It's our presence that's getting him to say, well, we'll open it back up in May slowly. That's my opinion of it. It's our presence letting them know this isn't okay and this isn't going to be accepted. That is doing that. And the bigger presence we have, the more people we have behind this, the faster that is going to be accomplished. I was talking to somebody today. I absolutely would be thrilled. This is battle one for me. I would be thrilled if we win this the Sun Tzu way, and we don't even have to fight to win the battle. But that doesn't mean there aren't other battles that you guys won't need to help with other things. We are. This movement is going to be a restoration of the full Constitution and Bill of Rights for all of us. And that's what it's going towards. This is just battle one, and this is the most important one. Let's see. In Michigan, the news caught wind of Operation Gridlock, and now they plan to roadblock. Yeah. And that's another thing. We'll have more details as we get closer. Parking, we want to make sure nobody, goes back to their cars after this thing and like their cars aren't there, stuff like that. We are going to be taking all of that into consideration and figuring all of those things out, as we get closer to the time. Right now, it's really just about getting word out. That's the main thing. They're in a full court press, diabolical plan. Yes, it is. News stations will spin it wrong. Alternative media, anybody you know and trust, those would be the people I'd talk to in the media to get the word out. Don't bring it to people you have no idea who they are yet. They'll catch wind of it. But let people who they are. Like I said, you got a friend who's a buddy, and he's a radio DJ or she's a radio DJ. And you want to talk to them and let them bring it up. Yeah, please do. If you got podcast friends, if any of you are doing podcasts, mention it on there. Let your people know. Also, the other thing to start pushing, we now have a Twitter account as well. So I want to blow up that hashtag, We the People. Launch that thing like crazy. Put it on anything you're doing. I want that sucker trending. You don't have to just reshare my stuff on there. If you find stuff applicable, post We the People on it. Hashtag We the People. That needs to be the hashtag that is trending from now until May 1st. Do it. Use that. Love that hashtag, We the People, because that's what it is. It's us together fighting this. The main thing is pushing the word of this event, May 1st. That's the main thing. Yeah, OANN. Again, if you have connections to media people, use them. But we don't want to reach out to people that we're unfamiliar with. This is gonna blow up. It is gonna catch attention. We'll let it kind of go how it is, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna be successful at this. We're gonna be organized. We're gonna be tight, and we're gonna pound this message through so that every single official in Washington, in every state capital, understands we aren't putting up with their shit anymore. We are the people. We have the rights. So that's the message, guys. Good job on what we've done so far. We need to push it even harder and faster, spread the word quicker, man. That's all we got. We got a short amount of time. We got to make this happen. Thank you all. And I look forward to working with every one of you and seeing you out there on May 1st, because I will be there. All right.